Guys, it's that Dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood Portfolio update. Sorry, I know it's late. It's the 2 o'clock in the morning, so these are Monday's numbers. I do apologize. I accidentally set my alarm for 10:30 p.m. instead of a.m., so I didn't wake up early enough to do a video, which just means that you guys are going to get a double dose tomorrow. So, for today, we are down about $140. For the week, we're up $577. For the month, we're up about $1,700. For the 3-month mark, we're up $1,500. For the year, we're up $714, and all time, we're up $2,900, up 14.25%. We have $39 worth of buying power, which we will be using to buy either Coca Cola or Altria. And then we're going to jump into the stocks here with Realty Income. We have 15 shares, $900 of market value. Average cost is $45.38. 3.9% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. Down $7 and change today, up to $30.55, up 33.5%. We do have a dividend coming in of $3.51 on the 15th of December. It's a monthly payer. It's one of my personal favorite stocks and one of my favorite real estate plays due to their triple net lease and their business model. I love it. Next, we have a Dividend King in Altria. We have 150 shares, $6,200 of market value. Average cost is $43.59. 26.8% of the portfolio is in Altria, up $48 today, down $285.56, down 4.3%. I love Altria. Gonna keep buying more, especially if it keeps going down below my average cost. Next, we have Coca Cola. We have 20 shares of this quality Dividend King. We have a little bit more than $1,000 of market value. Average cost is $51.26. 4.54% of the portfolio is in Coca Cola. We're down $17, down 1.63% today, up $34.10, up 3.3%. We have a dividend coming in on the 15th of $8.20. Coca Cola is a little weird. They pay 4, 7, 10, 12. So they don't pay in January like normal, but I actually like that they pay during Christmas. It's a nice little chunk of change, and eventually it's going to be one of my bigger stocks, one of my bigger positions in the portfolio. So I'm guessing it'll probably be paying me close to $80 someday. That'd be close. It'd be pretty cool to get paid like $820, like 80-20 or $800 from Coca Cola someday. Next, we have FRT, which is one of my personal favorites, a Dividend King. We have 1 share, $90 of market value. Average cost is $113.40, so a great cost down average opportunity here. And it has been for a pretty long time. 0.4% of the portfolio is in FRT. We're down $280 today, down 3%, down total, down about $23, down 20% on FRT. Then we have Lowe's, a quality Dividend King. We have 2 shares, which I would have bought more when I had the opportunity. About a little bit more than $300 of market value. Average cost is $100.86. 1.3% of the portfolio is in Lowe's, up $374 today. Total, we are up $102.02, up 50% on Lowe's. Then we have AT&T, still below $30, one of my personal favorite aristocrats due to the Warner acquisition. We have 126 shares, $3,700 of market value. Average cost is $29.68. 16% of the portfolio is in AT&T, up $10 today, down $751 total, down about 0.2%. Not worried about that. Dividends cover how far I'm down. Anything below like 30 for me is a steal. $29.68. We're very close to my average cost. AT&T is one of those that I'm just going to bite the bullet. If it goes at 30, I don't mind increasing my average cost because it's one of my personal favorite stocks. Next, we have Abbvie at 105. We have 60 shares, $6,300 of market value. Average cost is an alarming $72.22. I bought this during the acquisition when they tanked. 27% of the portfolio is in Abbvie. We're up $86 today, up $2,000 total, up 46.5%. It's funny because my stepdad's actually into investing and he's into Abbvie, and I think he's in at a decent price. Their PE ratio still isn't crazy, but they're near 52-week highs. But it's one of my personal favorites in the pharmaceutical industry. I just can't buy it currently because it's like $30 above my average cost. So hopefully it gets down closer to 80 someday, but until then I'm just going to rake in that like $70 dividend. Next we have PBCT, my bank stock. This is left over from an Altria dividend, but The banking industry kind of rubbed me the wrong way with Wells Fargo. But PBCT is an exception because they're a dividend aristocrat. They're pretty cheap, and they've been growing the dividend for over 25 years, and they pay the same dividend as Bank of America. So you get that big bank dividend with that growth that a lot of the big banks actually lack. So we have 14 shares. Sorry if you hear my dog; she's giving me kisses. Hi, baby. We have 14 shares, $186 of market value. Average cost is $10.90, so we are up decently here on 14 shares. 0.8% of the portfolio is in PBCT, up $1.54 today. Total, we're up 34.21, up 22.5%. But for the trading, yeah, $17. I'd still buy it here. I know it's a $3 increase, but it's 52-week high is only $17, so it's a pretty cheap aristocrat with decent dividend growth year over year. Like I said, pays the same dividend as Bank of America, and it's about half the price. So I think it is half the price. I think Bank of America is at like 32. So about, yeah, a little less than half the price with better dividend growth and more consistent dividend growth too. Next, we have J&J, a quality dividend king. We have 2 shares, about $300 of market value. Average cost is $135.79. 1.28% of the portfolio is in J&J. That will be going up. This is a foundation stock. It's just not one of those that's down enough for me to be buying it. 260 we're down today, up 26.36, up 9% all time. We have a dividend coming in of $2.02. Currently, we are up a bit here on J&J. Next, we have 3M, another quality dividend king. 2 shares, 340.30 is our market value. Average cost is 147.28. 1.46% of the portfolio is in 3M. We're down $4 and change today. Total, we are up 45.75, up 15% on 3M. We have a dividend coming in of $2.94. Next, we have Walgreens. This was my Disney money that I sold. We have 6 shares, 254.46 is our market value. Average cost is $39.92. 0.09% of the portfolio is in Walgreens, down $6 today. Total, we're up $14.97, up 6.25%, and we have a dividend coming in of $2.81 on the 11th. Next, we have Exxon Mobil. 86 shares of this aristocrat, $3,500 of market value. Average cost is $52.74. 15% of the portfolio is in Exxon Mobil. Down $80 today, down over $1,000, down 22.7%, but a dividend coming in of $74.82. This is one of those that I will keep increasing the position as long as I keep paying the dividend, and they're not one of my foundational stocks. My foundational stocks will be Coca Cola, or gold stocks is what I've been calling them, but Coca Cola, AT&T, and Aflac are my gold stocks. Right now, you would think that they are Altria, AT&T, and Exxon Mobil because that's where I have the majority of my money. The reason for that is because they are the ones that have gotten slammed the most and were slammed the most when I was investing regularly. I haven't been able to do that due to the car accident, but I'm excited because I'm starting to build up my emergency fund, and I will be able to jump back into the market probably in March or April. So we're getting close there. I'm getting paychecks again. I'm putting a lot of money towards savings, so I'm super excited to get back into the market. But I will allocate my portfolio a little bit differently, and I'll make sure that the stocks that I really want to be big, as in Coca Cola, AT&T, and Aflac, are going to be the big heavy hitters in the portfolio. So you'll be seeing that 15% go down, not because I'm not a fan of Exxon, but because I don't want to be too overexposed to oil, and right now I really am. Next, we have Aflac, one of my personal favorite stocks. Great dividend growth history. Great payout ratio, too. We have 1 share. Market value is $45.17. Average cost is $35.75. Up. We have 0.2% of the portfolio in Aflac. We're down $112 today. Total, we're up $942, up 26.5%. Aflac's one of those that I'll buy regardless of price. We still have about a $10 upside. I like the stock, so I want more insurance because I'm a Buffett fan and I like Aflac. I looked into Travelers as well, but I like Aflac's dividend growth history more because they have a longer streak. And if you do the price where I bought it at, it's about the same dividend. I think Travelers actually grows it a little bit more efficiently, but I don't like the payout ratio as much. That's why I picked Aflac instead. Sorry, my dog's walking around. Allie, come here. Or lay down. Whatever you want to do. She doesn't listen to me anyway. Next, we're going to go over the watch list, which has 8 items, starting with PepsiCo at 145. Not touching that, even though the funny thing is I like Pepsi as a company more than I like Coca Cola. But as a drink, I like Coca Cola more. So like I'm brand loyal to Coca Cola, but company loyal to PepsiCo. The reason that I don't own Pepsi and I do own Coke though is because Coca Cola is say $50 a share, so I can get 3 shares for the price of about one Pepsi. Correct? That's about rough. Coca Cola pays 41 cents a share, so I can get $1.23 versus like a dollar from Pepsi. So dividend efficiency wise, Coca Cola is better. Uh, when it comes to like how much you get in dividends for the price of the stock, and it's easier to be dividend efficient with 100 shares of Coca Cola, which would be about 50, $41. So you need like 120, so about $5,000 in the stock versus like I think it's close to 10 grand with Pepsi or even 12. So it's just more dividend efficient to be in Coca Cola. They actually have king status, which is why I picked them as well. But when it comes to the diversification of the business and how bullish I am on the company, uh, I'm actually a bigger fan of Pepsi as a company, but I'm brand loyal to Coca Cola. Next, we have Kimberly Clark at 136, definitely buying it there. Procter and Gamble at 137. Um, I would want it to be closer to 130, but I might just buy it because I like Procter and Gamble. SX Property Trust. I've been going back and forth trying to decide whether I want Clorox or SX. They pay a $2 dividend. They're an aristocrat, so they pay almost double the dividend that Clorox does. So I still want to remain loyal to SX Property Trust. The only thing that I'm kind of iffy about with this company is they own a lot of real estate in California, and I keep seeing videos of like popular YouTubers moving from California. And I know it doesn't mean everybody's moving, but they own apartment complexes, which makes me think that they're going towards like lower income people, targeting people that wouldn't, need fancy big houses and stuff like that. So I think that I'm probably okay investing in them. They also own some real estate in Washington as well, Washington State. So they're diversified a little bit, but I'm still comfortable owning them, and I'm excited to own them because the upside in the stock. But I have been a little bit leery because I keep seeing all of these videos of people and just articles and stuff of people leaving California. But at 253, you have almost $100 of upside in the stock, so I'm not super worried about it. You have price appreciation built into the stock of about $80 plus a $2 dividend per share, and they're dividend aristocrats, so they've increased the dividend for 25 years. So I'm comfortable holding it. And they're not going to be my main real estate play. McDonald's and Realty Income is going to be my main real estate play, and then McDonald's. So I just want more real estate overall in the portfolio, and I think apartments is going to be. I think it's a pretty lucrative business. I've lived in apartments. I know a lot of friends that live in apartments, so I think that's kind of where my generation's more going towards versus like full-on houses anyway. Um, and you can't really go wrong with California real estate. Next, we have Black Hills, my utility. They are close to Dividend King status, even though they're like 3-4 years away. They're my favorite utility, and they do distribute gas in Iowa, which is where I live. So at 40 or 50, about $60, $59, I'd definitely buy it. It's like $30 or $27 of upside, so definitely buying that there. Mickey D's at 208. Yes, I am buying it there. $22 of upside in the stock, which is phenomenal. Next, we have Apple at 123, not touching it there. Disney at 153, I'm not touching that there either. So, guys, that rounds out the portfolio. Sorry, my dog's snoring. But that rounds out the portfolio. Like I said, sorry, guys, I know the video's late today. Coming out on a Tuesday on Monday's numbers, but I'm excited because tomorrow you guys are going to get another update at like 3. So you're going to get 2 updates. This will come out around noon. So I do apologize for the update coming out late. I overslept today. So I'll make sure I get back into the swing of things tomorrow. But I did do a video about opening a Webull account, which that should be processed by like Wednesday, I think. So I'll make sure I show you guys the stocks that I get for that. Um, I also did a video on like Ty Lopez that's coming out, I think, tomorrow. So I have a lot of content coming out. I have videos planned like dividend increases. I had the last like Warren Buffett update come out yesterday, so I have a lot of content, guys. If you guys enjoy financial uh, financial videos, dividend investing, dividend growth, Warren Buffett videos, Tesla videos, dividend increase videos. Just I do a bunch of stuff. So if you guys like stock market news and whatnot, this is definitely the channel for you. And if you guys appreciate the daily grind, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any updates. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Robinhood Portfolio update. Take care, guys.